Hi there, Lisa Byrne, and in this Move More Today segment, I'm going to show you out here on my deck, underneath my pergola, several things that you can do with resistance bands. My personal favorite happens to be Slastix, which I'm going to show you close up in a minute. But what I've done is I've attached one up high on the wooden slat, one at chest height basically, and then one below. And just all these different directions is going to give you some real good ideas on how you can use these. And where I have them attached actually applies to your split rail fence, your regular fence, out at your car, a tree, playground, a basketball court, a stop sign, anywhere that you can attach them to. A lot of people actually step on them and use them, but I think that that's really limiting your possibilities. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so here's the basic idea for all of these. Wrap it around, bring it through, tighten it up, and you're all set. As you get set to go, what we're going to do is just grab one of the Slastix, and it's a standing pull. So notice the rib cage is turning, the hips are turning, the feet stay pretty flat on the floor, but this is a multi-jointed movement here. And then what I call a swing through squat, bending those knees, nice good flat back, just a vigor through the legs. So again, multi-jointed. Now these next two are the only two isolating ones. Bicep curl, leaning back, extending yourself. And that'll translate into a tricep kick out. So just getting a stable stance for yourself, that's going to be your best bet. And then this last one is kind of just a funny little thing, taking a step out, push out, and then hiking that hip up, hiking that foot up as you step back. Just a little play in the side. And now think of this as a bowing forward, but you're holding on to that Slastix, and you get this good forward flexion followed by an extension and an opening up all through your front. Okay, our next piece. Assume a wide stance. Think you're just going to clap your hands together. Bend your knees, sticking your butt out. Leave that back flat. So again, it's whole body. I'm just doing one side here. Remember, you got both sides. This I translate into a turn. So you get those hips involved, the rib cage, the chest, the shoulders, the knees, pretty much everything. And I call this the Cauldron Stirrer. So imagine you're stirring with a big spoon this cauldron, little witch's brew. Get you to move out, reaching out. It's really kind of fun. Okay, I call this a bow and arrow squunge, which just means you're pulling back like you're pulling back a bow, and you're doing a combination of a squat and a lunge. I call it a squunge. Again, dynamic, using a lot of those joints. And then the last piece here, I just call a fancy baseball throw. So pitchers kind of do a movement sort of like this in a female fashion. Next clip, we're down onto the floor, and this is a whole body row. So you want to get those elbows up high, reach energy out through the feet, keep the chin into the chest just to be nice to the neck. Think of this as an abdominal work, of course. Now stay down here, and you're going to pull both of those arms above your head. This can be strenuous, so watch your neck. I'm using not too heavy of a Slastix, of a medium resistance. And then from here, this is a seated row, similar to what we did in the beginning. You're getting that rib cage turning. As you sit, you get to hold on to the ground, holding on to yourself, and getting a good turn into your shoulders. And I take this into just kind of a seated chop. So a diagonal seated chop, that hand that's down on the ground, not too heavy on it. be rather light on it. And I'm just going to come to kneel on one knee and just chop out, just pushing on out. Use that other hand to hold on to yourself, helping yourself out for stability. And so there you have it. There are about 15 moves that you can do just using one Slastix, one resistance tube. You can have a lot of fun, and it should feel really good.